Alright, listen up. No sugarcoating here. Jim Rohn laid it out plain. Life won't get easier. Let that sink in. There's no magical shortcut. No secret handshake that exempts you from the struggle. The world doesn't owe you comfort. It owes you nothing. What it demands is your strength, your resilience, your absolute refusal to crumble. This isn't about being positive in some fluffy, feel-good way. This is about survival. This is about building an inner fortress so formidable that no external storm can shake it to its foundations. Mental toughness isn't a nice-to-have. It's the fundamental currency of a life well-lived, a life of freedom. It's the difference between being a victim of circumstance and becoming the architect of your destiny. Jim Rohn taught us that the challenges aren't going away. The pressure won't magically dissipate. The rejections will still sting. So, what's the alternative? You get stronger. You get tougher. You evolve. This isn't just motivation. This is a masterclass in forging an unshakable mind. If you're ready to stop making excuses and start building something real, something bulletproof, then stick with me. This is where the weak get weeded out and the strong rise. Like this video if you're ready to take action, if you're ready to step into your power. Let's strip away the illusions. Many of you, especially young adults, have been sold a lie. The lie that life should be easy, comfortable, and pain-free. Jim Rohn would laugh at that. He'd tell you that expecting less struggle is a fool's errand. The economy isn't going to suddenly become perfect for you. Your relationships won't always be smooth sailing. Your body will face its own battles. The world isn't going to lower its standards. You need to raise yours. This isn't a pessimistic view. It's a realistic one. And realism is the first step to true power. When you accept that hardship is inevitable, you stop being surprised by it. You stop being knocked off course by every setback. You start preparing. You start building the muscle, the mental fortitude, to handle whatever comes your way. Because the moment you expect ease, you become fragile. The moment you expect comfort, you become soft. And soft people don't survive. They don't thrive. They merely exist. This is the bedrock truth. Life won't get easier. Your job is to become a force that can withstand anything. I'll move the world with my power, not by wishing it were different, but by becoming stronger than its challenges. Drop your thoughts in the comments. What's the hardest truth you've had to accept about life? So, if life won't get easier, what's the solution? You get stronger. It sounds simple, but it's a profound shift in perspective. Instead of wishing for lighter loads, you build bigger muscles. Instead of hoping for fewer storms, you build a sturdier ship. This strength isn't just physical. It's primarily mental, emotional, and spiritual. It's the ability to take a punch, to get knocked down and to stand back up, not just once, but every single time. It's the resilience forged in the fires of adversity. Jim Rohn taught that personal development is the ultimate investment. You invest in yourself, in your capacity to handle more, to become more. This means deliberate practice, consistent effort, and a relentless pursuit of self-improvement. It means stepping out of your comfort zone, embracing discomfort, and seeing every challenge as an opportunity to sharpen your edge. You're not just reacting to life. You're actively shaping yourself to dominate it. Share this if it resonated with you, if you're ready to stop wishing for ease and start building strength. Many people misunderstand discipline. They see it as a cage, a restriction, a set of rules that limit their freedom. Jim Rohn saw it differently. He understood that discipline isn't the absence of freedom. It's the pathway to true freedom. Freedom from debt, freedom from poor health, freedom from regret, freedom from external control. When you choose discipline, you choose to control yourself, your impulses, your actions. You choose the pain of discipline over the pain of regret. You choose the discomfort of growth over the stagnation of comfort. This iron will, this commitment to daily disciplines, is what builds mental toughness. It's the small, consistent actions, waking up early, working out, reading, planning your day, saying no to the distractions, that accumulate into an unstoppable force. Without discipline, your dreams remain just that, dreams. With it, you build the bridge from where you are to where you want to be. I'll move the world with my power, and that power is fueled by relentless discipline. If you want to change your life, comment below with discipline is freedom, rejection, failure, setbacks. They're inevitable. Every single one of you will face them. The difference between those who succeed and those who falter isn't whether they face rejection, but how they respond to it. Jim Rohn taught that rejection isn't a sign to quit. It's a sign to adjust, to learn, to grow. Every no brings you closer to a yes. Every failure reveals a flaw in your approach, an area for improvement. This is where resilience is forged. It's not about avoiding the pain of rejection. It's about developing the capacity to absorb it, to process it, and to bounce back stronger. It's about not taking it personally, but rather taking it as data. Analyze it, adapt, attack again. The mentally tough understand that setbacks are not stop signs. They are detours, opportunities for course correction. They don't dwell on the past. They extract the lessons and move forward with renewed determination. Like this video if you've turned a setback into a comeback. Pained Paul. Nobody likes it. We instinctively recoil from it. But Jim Rohn understood that pain, properly channeled, is one of your greatest teachers. Physical pain, emotional pain, the pain of loss, the pain of struggle. These are not merely things to be endured. They are crucibles in which wisdom is forged. Think about it. When do you learn the most profound lessons? When everything is easy? Or when you're pushed to your absolute limits? It's in the struggle, in the moments of intense discomfort, that you discover your true capabilities, your inner strength, and the depth of your resolve. Pain strips away the superficial, leaving only the essential. It forces you to confront your weaknesses and find solutions you didn't know you possessed. Don't run from pain. Learn from it. Embrace the lessons it offers. Let it make you smarter, stronger, more empathetic, and more determined. This is how you transform suffering into an asset. I'll move the world with my power, because I've learned from every scar, every ache. Drop your thoughts in the comments. How has pain made you wiser? Here's another brutal truth. Talent isn't enough. You see it everywhere. Brilliant minds who never achieve their potential. Incredibly skilled athletes who choke under pressure. Gifted artists who never finish their work. Why? Because talent without mental toughness collapses under pressure. It's like a beautiful house built on a foundation of sand. When the storms come, it crumbles. Jim Rohn emphasized that your innate abilities are just a starting point. But what truly differentiates the successful from the nearly successful is the grit, the resilience, the sheer mental fortitude to keep going when things get hard. When doubt creeps in, when everyone else gives up, talent might open the door, but toughness walks through it and builds an empire. It's the ability to perform when you don't feel like it, to push through exhaustion, to ignore the critics, and to stay focused on your vision despite obstacles. Don't rely solely on what you were born with. Cultivate what you build within yourself. Share this if you know someone with talent who needs to hear this message. So, how do you build this unshakable mind? It's not through one grand heroic act. It's through the consistent, often unglamorous, power of daily disciplines. Jim Rohn called it the slight edge. It's doing the small things, day in and day out, that most people are unwilling to do. Waking up 15 minutes earlier to plan your day. Reading 10 pages of a valuable book. De liet kwarsikir Saturday out. Als zeer geld is in a bound stanley. spending an hour on your craft instead of scrolling aimlessly, taking a cold shower, meditating for 10 minutes. These aren't earth-shattering actions, but their cumulative effect is exponential. They build momentum, they build confidence, they build a deep ingrained sense of self-mastery. Each small discipline is a brick in the fortress of your mental toughness. Each choice to do what's hard, but necessary, strengthens your will. Don't underestimate the power of consistency. It's the secret weapon of the truly successful. If you want to change your life, comment below with one daily discipline you're committing to starting today. Life will throw its heaviest challenges at you. It's not a matter of if, but when. And when those moments come, your ability to thrive, not just survive, will depend entirely on your preparation. Jim Rohn emphasized that you don't rise to the level of your aspirations. You fall to the level of your training. This means you must prepare in times of peace for the battles of war. You train your mind, your body, and your skills when the stakes are low, so you can perform when the stakes are high. This isn't just about professional readiness. It's about mental readiness for personal crises, financial downturns, unexpected health issues. The mentally tough individual has already run through scenarios in their mind, has already built their reserves, has already developed their problem-solving muscles. They don't panic, they execute. They don't crumble, they adapt. They don't wish for an easier situation, they become a stronger person. I'll move the world with my power, because I'm always preparing, always training. Like this video if you understand the importance of preparation. What does true mental toughness ultimately grant you? Freedom. Freedom from the paralyzing grip of fear. Freedom from the seductive whispers of excuses. Freedom from the opinions and pressures of the outside world. Jim Rohn taught that fear is a choice, and so are excuses. When you build an unshakable mind, you transcend these limitations. You no longer allow fear of failure, fear of judgment, or fear of the unknown to dictate your actions. You understand that excuses are simply lies you tell yourself to justify inaction, and the opinions of others, they become irrelevant. Your focus shifts inward to your values, your mission, your purpose. This is liberation. This is living life on your own terms, guided by your own compass, not swayed by every passing wind. This is the ultimate payoff for all the discipline, all the resilience, all the pain you've transformed into power. Drop your thoughts in the comments. What are you ready to be free from? So, what does this unshakable mindset look like in practice? It's a daily imperative. It's waking up and consciously choosing your attitude. It's facing challenges head-on, not shrinking from them. It's the relentless pursuit of self-improvement, knowing that you can always be better, stronger, wiser. It's the understanding that you are responsible for your life, your results, your reactions. No blame, no excuses, just ownership. Jim Rohn's philosophy is a blueprint for taking absolute control. It's about building a character so robust, so resilient, that external circumstances lose their power over you. This mindset isn't passive, it's active. It requires constant vigilance, consistent effort, and a deep commitment to your own growth. It's a warrior's mentality in a world that often tries to make you a victim. Embrace the grind, embrace the struggle, embrace the process of becoming truly formidable. I'll move the world with my power, and that power starts in my mind. If you want to change your life, comment below with Unshakable. Alright, listen, you've heard the truth. Jim Rohn didn't pull punches, and neither will I. Mental toughness is not optional, it's survival. It's the difference between a life of quiet desperation and a life of purposeful power. You have the choice right now to start building that unshakable mind, to transform pain into wisdom, rejection into resilience, and discipline into freedom. Stop waiting for life to get easier. Start making yourself stronger. This isn't a motivational speech you listen to once and forget. This is a call to action. This is your blueprint. Now, you must execute. Take these lessons, internalize them, and apply them relentlessly every single day. The world needs strong individuals, leaders, and creators. Will you be one of them? Will you forge an unshakable mind and live with true freedom? The choice is yours. Make it count. Like this video if you're ready to become unstoppable. Share this with someone who needs to hear this raw truth. Drop your final thoughts in the comments. What's your biggest takeaway? And most importantly, subscribe for more powerful, no excuses content that will push you to your absolute limits and beyond. Your journey to an unshakable mind starts now. Go get it.